Again. So I was going to make this video after my pressure video, but one of you guys commented telling me to make another pressure video, so that's what I did. But I'm back with another video today, and this is a video that I've been wanting to make. It's about a game that I like to play. It's called World Zero. Most people have not heard of this game. It's not very popular, but I find it quite fun. So I'm going to be showing you around the game a little bit, and just showing you guys how to play it. I've played this game for many, many years. I think maybe after this video, you guys would like to try it out. It's pretty fun. So, enough talking. Let's start playing. I am in World 2. I've gotten past World 1. It's really easy to get to a different world, by the way. It's very, very easy for me because I've rebirthed like 3 or 4 times now, and so I get lots of XP. I have a higher XP rate than lots of people, as you can see from the blue dragon around my level. That means I rebirth 3 times, which is actually really good. Like, most people don't play for that long, but I have. So, in this game, there's lots of different classes. Let me look at the classes real quick. We can look right here. There's all the tier 1s to tier 5 classes. I have not unlocked this yet. I have to pre-siege again, which is rebirth. To rebirth again. Then there's the mastery classes, which are really new. They're really tough to get. I'm playing as Dragoon right now. It's a pretty good class overall. It's only in tier 4. Even though it's in tier 4, it's still probably my favorite class. I do change classes a lot. There's also cosmetics, like put on costumes and stuff like that. Right now I have armor on, but as you can see, I'm wearing a cosmetic that kind of cancels out the armor. I also have a mount, which just makes you faster than when you're just normally running. It's really helpful. I have a really good one too. It is a Robux mount, but I don't really care. I also have the hunt title, because I played during the hunt. I beat the hunt quest. There's also dungeons, which you have to do before you can leave and go to the next world. And I have to do the 2-3 Volcano Shadow dungeon. And I can do that. I'm level 28, and this is only a level 22 to 26 level. So I'm actually above the max level. So that just means that the rewards that I'm going to get from this will be a little bit under my level. But that's okay, because I haven't done this one anyway. I need to pre-siege again if I'm going to get every single basic class. I really want to get every single basic class, because I just feel like that's fully completing the game besides getting mastery classes. Or like Zero Armor. Zero Armor is the best armor in the game. It's if you get like every tier 5 in the game, I think, and you combine all of them, you could get the Zero Armor. It's amazingly good. As you can see, I have a bunch of different attacks here at the bottom. Like, I have different attacks for my different keys. I have E, R, and F. Then you also have the ultimate ability. Tier 1 classes don't get an ultimate ability, but tier 2 through 5 classes do get an ultimate. Ultimates are really good, but they do take a little while to charge. So I recommend using them on only bosses. Don't use them on something simple like, you know, like just one of these goblins over here. If I just use my ultimate on a goblin, that would ruin the point of having an ultimate. The ultimate's meant to help you with, like, bosses and stuff. Like, over here with the minion of Cerberus, like, I don't have my ultimate fully charged up yet. But that would be a good thing to use my ultimate on. I mean, it's not a boss, but it's a very powerful enemy. It's not that tough for me, because I know how to deal with that. And also, I'm a higher level than most of these guys, so it's very simple for me to dispatch most of these enemies. Each level has a different thing you have to complete. All of them have lots of monsters in them. But, each of them have a different storyline and a different boss. This level, I think, has the Shadow of Cerberus boss. I'll defeat the actual Cerberus at the end of the next level. So, gotta come up here. This part's really annoying. There's a bunch of different flowers, which are ranged enemies. So, it's annoying to deal with them, especially coming up these vines where you don't really have anywhere to go. You kind of just have to get around them. The poison effect is very annoying. Because nobody wants that poison. It slowly lowers your health over time, which is super annoying. There you go. Each of the classes have different attacks and different things that they can do that are special for their classes. In my opinion, there's two different types of classes. There's support classes and there's attack classes. So your attack classes, there's also ranged classes. Like most of them, the Elementalist, the Arcane Mage, and the Spirit Archer, and the Summoner. They're all ranged attackers. While like the Swordmaster, the Defender, Dual Wielder Guardian, Berserker, Demon, and Warlord, and Shadowblade, even though I don't have them yet. Oh, Dragoon is also a melee. They're all physical attackers. But there's not that many support classes, and they aren't as good as they used to be. But the support classes are, in some cases people think Paladin is because of like all of the things. It has a lot of abilities that boost things, but they also has a couple abilities that attack things. The Mage of Light is a complete support class because it just heals friendly units. That's its entire purpose. So it's usually good when you're doing like a dungeon or something, or not a dungeon, a tower. Towers are a little bit different than dungeons. They have a bunch of mobs, but like they come in different floors. Like there's it's hard to explain. Like there's a floor 1 which has a certain level of monster, and then there's a floor 2 which has a different level of monster. Currently, since I only have World 1 on this pre-siege, and there's no towers in World 1, I cannot show you guys what a tower looks like. But I'm sure you can find somebody else who has done a tower on YouTube. That was a good time right there to use my ultimate. But I'll probably explain what towers are in a different video, like in the future. Like a video where I can actually do a tower to show you guys exactly what it is. Oh, there's also one thing that's very crucial that I forgot to explain. There is a thing in this game called pets, and the pets are very helpful because they give you a special ability. Usually it takes a while for the ability to charge, like 30 seconds or something. Not quite as long as the ultimate, but still pretty long. And the pets' abilities are really helpful as well. Like, mine gives me a speed and attack boost, which is helpful to deal with lots of enemies. There's also, after you do a dungeon or a world boss, you can get a weapon or an armor, and in some cases an offhanded weapon, like an offhanded thing, like a shield. Or even, like, some classes have 2 swords, so you can have that. Anyway, world bosses are things that you can get in the world. Like, if I was in World 1, there's world bosses there that I can fight without having to go into a dungeon. Yeah, look at this, look at this. Here we go, this is just a normal boss. Yeah, this is Shadow of Cerberus. And you can see in the background, Cerberus just ran away after spawning his shadow. There's always an end of world thing, like an end of world dungeon that's harder than all the rest. It's also that kind of dungeon. Also, you only get 1 life instead of 3. Normally, you get 3 lives. Especially, it's good for especially beginners when they're trying to do it by themselves. It's helpful for them, so they get more lives. But you don't get that courtesy when you're fighting the final dungeon of the world. Oop, I accidentally got on my mount. I usually don't need the courtesy of extra life, but I might here. I'm being very reckless. Not being as careful as I should be fighting this boss. You'll see at the end of this, I will get the option of 2 chests. They usually, like, which one you pick doesn't really usually change anything. I mean, it's like a different chest, of course, but it doesn't really change what you get. You still have, it's not like this one gives armor and that one gives a weapon, like, or the other way around. It's just completely random what they give. I usually go for the red one, because, that's just what I like to do. I'm gonna sell some of this stuff, because I don't need any of it. Much higher level than all of that. The more times you rebirth or pre-siege, the faster you gain XP. So that's really helpful. Give me a second. I'm still loading in the game. Oh, here. There's also the wayfinders. You have to go and collect a wayfinder before you can use it, but after that, they're really helpful for getting around really fast. But I think that's all you really need to know about World Zero. Now that I've explained it all, I'm probably going to make more videos on this stuff in the future. So make sure to come and watch those videos whenever I make them. Oh, there's also events all the time. And right now there's the dragon event or something. Yeah, I think it's like the dragon event. We'll check that out in the next video. How about that? Let's check out the dragon event. But without further ado, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.